Hello, welcome to Team Fortress TV 2. I'm CommanderX. I'm with Molesto. We're here at i55 live from the event, bringing you Danger Dogs versus Saints in this best of 3 lower bracket game. So obviously both teams been eliminated once already.
Yeah, definitely. Like Dogs in particular, I think are a bit annoyed about that they didn't really play a couple months into this land, but even just yesterday had a tough game against Untitled Tactics, and even that was a rusty team that were expected to take that pretty handily, so they're going to be annoyed. But I'm thinking, are we going live?
We're going
yeah,
live,
we're going live
straight away. We're going to see Saints on the blue team, Dogs on the red team, both rolling out on Gully Wash, the first of these 3 maps in this best of 3 series. Spud taking the high ground. Looks like Smell wants to challenge him straight away, but Spud's doing his best to deny it, but gets jumped by Dagner. He's going to take him down. Now the counter-aggression comes down from the Dog soldiers, but Nation's fighting them all by himself. He's got nice damage off, and Alfie comes in late. They should be able to clean us all up. Great late aggression from Alfie and Nation to clean up all the Saints players, and that's a wipe on mid.
Yeah, really aggressive mid there. Both teams calling out the same side. Dogs obviously got the better end of that deal. The medic is alive, so we'll be able to push last, which is huge since spawns are now only coming up. So yeah, 75% Kratos will be winning to the Super and going in, I'm pretty sure. Vanny still hasn't spawned, so the boss might be a bit late for Saints. But yeah, they're just going to wait for the Uber for Dog.
Alfie actually ends up trading, sort of just a Roma for Roma trade on Riverside. That's probably not going to affect too much though, as I imagine the Uber's going to come in pretty shortly. They're just buffing up now. They want to come in right through this shutter, leading with the scouts to try and deal with that pyro, but Ho denied it once, but goes straight down. Now the rest of the team flood in for Dogs, just trying to find the frags. They get Hank on the floor. Kaya's on the rim, but he gets juggled off as well. The heavies come out late from Caps. This could be crucial. They need to focus down that heavy. He's still on 200 health, 150 health. He finally gets focused down. Smur's in spawn. He's got stickies on point. They're going to sacrifice, but Smur gets 2. No one's standing on it, though. Denny is going to run on it. They just about get it. Spud cleans them all up, and Dogs take a pretty quick early lead.
Yeah, a really nice last push. I think that's one of the fastest times I've seen a pyro die. You just got like meat shot and killed instantly by the scouts. Really well played by Dogs, expecting that pyro. Just pushed that last really well as we go into our second mid fight now.
We now see a crits from Vanny on this rollout as well, so changing it up pretty early on. We see Spud again just controlling that top left-hand side, waiting for the aggression, but it looks like Caps is delaying to come through underneath. He comes through now onto the medic, doesn't get a lot of damage though and gives away his position. That's going to leave him 1 short in this team fight across the point. Dogs have an opportunity to go forward here, and Nation's going to do a huge bomb all the way over the top. 90 health left on Vanny, he's on 80% crit. He's still trying to get out. The scout's weak on him, down to 20 HP. He's going to try and get the health. It's not spawning though. They're going to lose Smurf. Denny is still in trying to DM it. Vanny's just left right now. Denny is just buying time. Caps is finally healed up and re-arrived in the fight, but he goes straight down as well. Good cleanup from Spud and Sheepy.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that Vanny had to retreat there because that allows Kratos now to get his Uber at the same time as enemy crits, which is a huge impact now. As long as Kratos doesn't drop this, they should really be favoured. And so the soldiers bombing in now to try to get the force. They can just crits into the full advantage, but no, the soldier does not get anything, and that leaves Kratos with his Uber to push in.
Smur's only just getting in position now. We're going to crit from the top. Here it comes. He gets 2 of them. He doesn't get the medic, but he's going to have to pop late now. Kratos has dropped 2 players now. And they're going to try and do what they can with this Uber, but they're completely outnumbered. There's little crit stickies all over the floor. Caps is coming in, Hank's coming in. They're pressuring the point. Alfie's absolutely destroyed. The rest of the Dogs players are going to have to fall back. And the crits works, but they do lose Vanny in the process.
Still have fantastic crits. Like, they forced the Uber as well, and they forced the Uber in such a bad position that the Uber players were in no position to really pressure any of the important. They got Vanny, but they couldn't get any other picks out Uber, so it was a 3-player trade for the medic, which they would take that. That was a pretty good crits considering it was Uber v crits. But Saints now still holding second, kind of just pressuring the shutter with the scouts.
Yeah, Saints kind of missed a bit of an opportunity there to maybe go aggressive while they were still players down. They still had half a team down, and instead they just waited for Vanny to spawn. Now they're going to have to play a lot more defensively. Dogs still with the Uber advantage, nearly fully charged. Do you see Kaya hiding up top? He's going to try and drop down, goes maybe too early. 50 HP.
That was close.
Cannot get him. Yeah, if he had 1 more rocket loaded, it might have been a different story, but he is baited out by Dogs, and Dogs have just taken their time, getting the cap time. Really controlled push from Dogs, not risking too much, and getting it for pretty much free as Saints retreat to last.
Yeah, Saints just playing very tentative there, just up top. It's not really wanting to commit any more players to die, because that would really impact them on the last. And so Uber comes in now, Kratos Uber's through main, slashing all the players, the scouts. Vanny is on 85%, maybe he can get the Uber to hold. It's going to be difficult though, as they force him to spawn. The captain rings out, and yeah, that's a cap for Dogs. They just knew that Vanny didn't have Uber quite yet, so they pushed aggressively and they got the cap.
Yeah, really just capitalizing off these clear advantages. That one good crits from Saints, but they're really struggling on these mids. I'm not quite sure why. Dogs just seem to play more as a unit. They wait for Nation to get in a position where he's happy to bomb, and then they all just go with Nation. And it's working out really well for them right now. I think Saints need maybe some more aggression of their own. Here comes Caps again. It's just a distraction bomb. Kai is going to be more direct. They kill Nation. They trade a couple of bodies across the point. But now Hank and Sheepy are super weak on the point. Everyone's trading body. Vanny and Denny are the only ones alive, and they do clean it up. And that was much better from Saints. They just made it absolute chaos on mid, and Dogs couldn't play as a unit anymore. They just had to take all the 1v1s.
You say they needed aggression, and as you said that, it's a double bomb came in from Saints. That's really what they needed, and they won them out off it. So, well played from them, just switching things up until it works. That gives them a pretty free cap per second, and then Uber just kind of push last. Maybe Dogs are actually trying to get a force here. Well, really nice play from Dogs to try to push out there. I guess Saints didn't really want to pressure that far forward since the spawns from Dogs would come in to kind of press them on second. But Alfie does go down.
Yeah, he was on Spy, but he wasn't able to really get anything from it. And now we see Saints capping too as they move into lobby. And Kratos still does nowhere really near Reaver, so they're going to have a still clear Reaver push. It looks like it's going to be Kaya and Smurf in this shutter door. They're buffing up the scouts before they go. Good play from Saints right now. Hank's actually going to lead the charge. Straight in on this Pyro. They've not really damaged the Pyro much now. He will go down, but they need to fight the Heavy as well. Smurf's trying to hit the pipes, but can't find it. The Heavy does go down. They've kind of pinned Dogs back right now, but they need to find the frags if Saints want to be able to cap his last. And some nice cleanup from Alfred. And now Scrab fighting 1v1. Vanny's just going to try and run for the point. Pretty optimistic, but he can't get anyone. Alfie gets a skill stick kill in all of that as well, and they're able to hold.
The off-guards there worked really well. Like, the Heavy survived for so long. Like, if you take 5-6 seconds of Uber to kill the enemy Heavy and you're on the low ground doing it, the Heavy dropped down, so they kind of followed him. There was no position then to clean up the rest of the Dogs players, so Dogs just cleaned them up pretty easy. And that leaves Dogs now capping second for free off the number advantage and maybe trying to move in the mid off the Uber advantage. Let's see if they can get a force. I don't see any stickies near chokes. They should be able to walk in. I see that his trap is going up. Do they see it? Yeah, they see it. Oh, but Danger just nice. He jumped up and dropped him and gets a force. That's really well played there. The Dogs gonna have to do what they can, just rush forward with the dying seconds of the Uber and get some frags. They do. Wow, they kill the demo. And they're still fighting about Big Door. Can they get anything else? They have got 3 picks, that's enough. Yeah, wow, they're just destroying Saints right now. The aggression from Dogs completely caught them off guard. Wow, and the Uber saw.
Oh wow, Sheepy's going big on him still. Sheepy will be able to finish the frag that Scrab couldn't. He'll go down for it in the end, but really great aggression from Dogs, just catching them napping. But in the end, they maybe went too far, lost a lot of people. Spud's going to kill 2 with Sickies on the door, though. He's fighting Caps now as well. Caps is just going to retreat, doesn't have enough ammo loaded. Really nice play from Spud, just confidently protecting the point, protecting these medic, in complete control of those aggressive players. And he set him up with a great opportunity to push last here.
Yeah, definitely. It's about a 50% advantage. And we do see Sheepy on the Heavy. Is he moving spawn, or is he? No, is he on the Heavy? Let me check. No, Sheepy is actually on the Heavy, so they'll be using this Heavy to push in. I would imagine they'll be trading Ubers first. Well, actually, just pushing in with Uber first, kind of based on the sticky traps out. Then at the end of the dying seconds, the Uber bringing that Heavy in with 450 HP to just pummel the last bit of the defense from Saints. So the Heavy is coming through main now. A lot of damage coming through main. It's very weak. It's forces. Uber's getting absolutely crushed. What can they do? They can't do anything. They even lose Scrab to the Heavy. It's
that was
disastrous.
Perfect by Denia. Absolutely perfect for positioning, the timing. I mean, I don't know why they chose to come through that door. It's difficult as it is without, you know, a clear Uber advantage or a clear numbers advantage.
Yeah.
And they just got absolutely stuffed in by Denia. And now they're all pushing back. Spud's sticky trap is going to get spotted out. They can pick up Nation on the way out as well. Vanny might walk over this trap, but it's dead just too soon. Now Sheepy's still at choke trying to spam, but Kaya's above him. And he's just going to have to back out of there. And now Saints have the advantage. Scrap has respawned on Sniper, though. Sniping from that forward spawn, scoped in that big door, just trying to get that entry pick. But Saints should come in through choke, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem for them.
Sheepy's kind of sitting around on the defensive Heavy, trying to make himself a bit useful. He can deny the bombers here if they do so, and yeah, we see an Uber through choke. Does it? No, actually doesn't deny Smurf. Smurf gets really aggressive in the choke, does a lot of damage, but takes a lot of damage himself, so he can't really push on through. But we see the counter Uber now coming out from Dogs. Just rush through the choke, just trying to kill those hurt players, cleaning up. We see Scrab getting absolutely destroyed there. And Saints losing 3 is the Heavy. It will become really valuable here, just mowing people down as they run out of ammo, and yeah, the Heavy just reigns supreme there from Sheepy.
The Caps was able to get Kratos right at the end of that to probably salvage last for them. But now Heavy just coming into that fight really late and just securing all the frags for them. And now I think, do we see Alfie on Spy? Alfie on Spy again.
Hadn't, but Alfie Spy. Let's see if we can make something happen.
Is he using a diamond back?
Ooh, so what? Backstab the medic, crit the pocket?
Yep.
It's the dream.
Yeah, no problem. Easy play. We see Denier actually on Spy as well. We've got a dual Spy play. Alfie's walked through main right now. He's just going to build up his cloak again on Sneaky. I presume he's using a cloak and dagger, so he can play from that more patient play. He's moving into position. He's getting behind Vanny. And Hank is building, so I don't know if they will hear the uncloak. He's waiting for it. Vanny hasn't checked behind him in a while as well. Alfie's waiting for the perfect opportunity. I imagine Dog's going to want to put him a distraction. He uncloaks, he misses it! He gets the scout instead, but he's got the crit. He's trying to crit the medic down to 12 HP. He's 20 HP. Vanny trying to use a spawn, but crits has come in. Smur's got one kill, and there's now a scout behind them on the medic, but Sheepy spun up defending everyone. The point is wide open, Smur's going to go down, and Dog's clean it up. He didn't get a medic, but he created such a distraction, and once again, Dog's cap last with Vanny on about 90%.
He survived. How did he survive? He was like a spy that got on the crit stick, that got him like so much damage thrown at him. He's about 12 HP there. Wow, it didn't matter in the end though, because the numbers advantage let them secure the point, but wow. Obviously now going on to this next middle. Will we see a double bomb again? It worked last mid, maybe we can see it now. We see Unkaya jumping in aggressively. Tagging to a lot of damage to Demo, maybe spot. Yeah, wow, yeah, double bomb on the spot just crushes him, and a lot of damage on the Kratos. He's kind of stuck in elbow now, but Saint had lost so much players. As they bombed in, the Dog just got aggressive as there were 2 soldiers down on their own side, so just cleaned up the rest of the players and it's a mid for Dog.
Yeah, it seemed a bit more disjointed from Saints there. Like, Kaya and Cap synced up their bomb, but it didn't seem to be a follow-up. I think Smur was occupied by the aggression from Dogs on him, so he couldn't actually follow up with any real presence or damage. And now we see Dogs take hold of CP2 pretty comfortably, and they've got a full Uber to push in last with. Still 10 seconds before Cap spawns. But we do have Hank on Pyro. He's going to separate the medic from the scouts. They're just going to try and kill the scouts now. They're not able to kill either scout though. Hank goes down late. They've pinned them all on his top right hand side. Kaya somehow kills Spud with a melee. The Saints are cleaning up a lot of the frags right now. Kaya's going to get another one. Sheepy's still fighting with Kratos, but they're separated. Denny's low on health, meets up with Vanny, and they should be able to push him out now. They have eyes on both of them. They're going to clean up Sheepy, but Sheepy has bought Kratos time to save himself and meet up with the rest of his team. But huge advantage right now for Saints.
Yeah, a couple of really impressive last defenses from Saints there. The power just heading in the corner was really well executed, just made the Uber worthless, as the medic wasn't Ubering any fragging classes, so they couldn't do anything. And now that allows Saints to really push in the middle. They're going through the big door. A lot of spam coming out. Well, they waited out. No, they just popped through. Bomb is kind of messed up there by Danger, but the Uber doesn't do much. Dogs just kind of fall out as soon as they see the Uber coming in right away. Maybe they'll be looking to repush once they get an Uber of their own, since they now have advantage after that play. Maybe leapfrog the point a bit, but yeah, really well played from Dogs to just back out right away, just get the force and escape, not losing anybody.
Yeah, now they're just waiting up. They've locked it down on Choke and Big Door, and they can just wait for their Uber. We're now sort of trapped in that seesaw battle. Look how far back Saints are holding. It's going to be so hard to get a lot done with this Uber. There's pretty much no way they can really get Vanny. Same with Smur as well. They're so defensive, and it's going to be so difficult for them to avoid all this damage. They're actually coming through lower right now with the Uber. Nation's going to jump up. They're going to try and not use it. Kratos takes 50 damage, but they've actually secured quite a lot of ground. They pick off the aggressive soldier. Now Nation comes from lower. Maybe they can catch some people here. He's going to get Kaya. Nation's going to reload and go again, but he's juggled super high by the sticky. He's going to try and land on Vanny. He's separated the medic. Vanny surfs away. Denny is able to clean him up. Really well played. Hank's going to get the Demo Man now as well, and maybe they can go back on this. Hank's taking on Scrap now. They're going to Uber around. They're going to meet up with the scouts. They're going to turn around and try and find something else to kill, but there's not too many left, but they do have enough frags to push forward anyway. Just Alfie and Sheepy left alive. They find Sheepy. He does kill Hank, and he's still dancing around on 20 health. Denier meanwhile 1v1 with Alfie. Caps cleans up Sheepy. 6 kill streak for Denier right now. Wow. Nice play from the scouts from Saints.
Yeah, definitely. And then as the Dogs were kind of pushing there, a soldier, I think it was Caps, just came out of the forward spot and just killed Kratos for free, just caught him off guard completely. So that leaves Vanny with a bit of an advantage. Maybe a bit hard to push into second, but no, actually going off Uber. Is this really wise? Smart takes so much damage, just gets crushed instantly. Oh yeah, soldier down, so maybe it wasn't the wise decision to push off Uber. Dogs were kind of ready for that and punished. Now maybe they'll be pushing him themselves. Yeah, it's an aggressive bomb to secure the choke. Just make sure Saints are forced out and can't make any play on their medic. I'm saying that Spud does bomb and try to get something. Spud is weak, but no damage on the medic, and Spud does not die. So that should be a midpoint for Dogs pretty comfortably.
It looks like Saints don't want to hold close either. Even if we get a couple of forward spawns, they've sort of fallen back to lobby area and are going to take this fight from Dogs as they come through Big Door. There's only Denia watching it right now, and Dogs are going to get a lot of ground here for free on Big Door. But now Kaya's got the high ground, pinning them back in, and Dogs seem hesitant to commit. But Smur's separated that choke while the Ubers are exchanged. Smur's going to go down during this Uber exchange, completely other side of a map, and it's going to be really tough for Saints now to retake this fight. We're going to try and focus down Nation and regroup at top, but a big fight from Spud takes down the Soldier. Hank's obliterated as well, and now Kaya, Vanny and Caps need to get out of there. There's way too much damage.
Oh, Ignition survived that. Like, he jumped back and there was like 3 players up top, and then now they didn't kill him, he just dropped back down again, survived, regrouped the Kratos and got healed, but Spud just crushed people with damage off that distraction. He got some really good free damage in. You see Dogs just actually going on the last. Well, if not, they just get crushed though. Yeah, they just kind of thought maybe we'd the element of surprise here with some frags and just go in and try to make it work, just out-DM them, but they just kind of played right into Saints' hands there. The Saints' last defenses have been pretty strong so far this game. Maybe it wasn't the wise decision, but yeah, that's really good for Saints. And we do see Scrab come up on a defensive sniper. See if we can get something.
Yeah, he's scoping up at choke now from his own Big Door. I don't think that's where the medic's coming from though. Kaya and Vanny just walking up the other side. Should avoid him, but Scrab's moving right now, trying to get the shot. He actually body shots Hank instead, gets him pretty low, but Saints are just going to push through choke, completely trying to bypass the sniper. But now Sheepy's rotating position again, and Sheepy's just kind of, not Sheepy, sorry, Scrab is pinning them back right now. And Saints are going to have to slow down this aggression, but they need to go because they still have Uber advantage, but it is ticking away.
Yeah, it's a scary thing, because you know your advantage, you want to push quickly, but if you push quickly into sniper, like you can just lose your demo or your medic instantly, you know, it's a scary thing to do. This thing that they do, they come big door, they do pop quite early, a lot of weak players from Saints, and this is looking bad, because Kratos now gets his Uber up, maybe they can try to contest second, we see Kratos coming up top, yeah. They try to throw some players, try to get the force on Kaya, does actually get the force, with a block cap, no, Saints do actually get the cap, so there's some silver lining there, but yeah, this push is not doing well, Vanny will be getting caught out. Yeah, Danger is pretty weak, 30 HP will go down, yeah, and so they kind of tunnel vision I think on the cap there, and it's cost them dearly.
Nice from Hank to drop down. He's got a couple of kills in this fight. He's going to try and go aggressive like a Soldier as well. Alfie down to 4 health. Won't go down though. Nice try from Hank. And now we see Denia making the switch up to Sniper. Again, Saints just trying different things to try and find something. Denia's going Big Door while the rest of his team go choke, just trying to get the surprise pick. Pulls out the shot, doesn't hit Spud. And we're going to see him fall back now as Dogs slowly but surely recap middle.
This entire game, it's always been Uber advantage of some sort. Like, it's never been even at all. Again, we see now Kratos with a 30% advantage. Like, these teams are so aggressive. Like, players are dying left and right. So there's always some kind of push happening, not stalemate at all. It's quite a good game. But we're saying that Kratos is now 90%. Hopefully they're going to push soon. It is, again, quite difficult to push into the sniper of Denia. Is he in the forward spawn? No, he's just by the shutter. He's got the big door pretty much locked down. He can lock in the choke nut angle as well. We're saying that Dogs are now coming through the choke. Danger does get caught out. We'll see a sniper hit something. Vanny is getting the 85% to contest this cap if he wants to. But no, they're going to back up. And kind of a wise choice there. When you're one down and have a sniper, maybe not the wisest choice to contest second.
Dogs are pushing like they have Uber advantage though. All their players have gone in. They're going to have to multi so much. And they're going to lose so many people for this. Dogs miscounted the Ubers. Thought they still had advantage, but they didn't. And it cost them 2 players, both their soldiers. Now Hank and Denia want to push up this flank side. Try and catch this scout in lobby. Smur connects the pipe, takes him down. That's 3 picks now. Should be an easy push out. Spud has some stickies on the door, but they're just trying to buy whatever time they can. And there's nothing they can do. Smur's now above him. Nice pipe from Spud. He might be able to get it followed up by Sheep. He'll go down. Kaya's locked down choke, but again, Smur dies. And that might cue Dogs to get aggressive again, since neither team has Uber right now. Scout comes through choke. They're getting back up right now. Caps is going to get onto the medic. Huge damage at choke.
Oh my god, Spud is so hurt as well.
Great timing by Caps to follow up there. Just that team fight looked like it could go either way, then all of a sudden Caps comes flying in and just absolutely crushes all the sort of damaged Dogs players.
Yeah.
And that's going to secure a mid and a hefty Uber advantage as well. Nation making the switch up to Sniper from Pocket right now as well.
Yeah, let's see. Nation's not known to be he's a bit of a good sniper, I know him a bit myself. He can hit some headshots, maybe at landing. They'll start headshots be ringing out, but looks like they're already in a good position from Saints to really not get headshot. Yeah, they've cleared the sight lines pretty well, so they're standing up in the big now with the Uber. They can take this as slow as they want to. Actually, the medic, and then we do not get headshot, and yeah, they're just pretty comfortable now. They just take lobby. They do have a 50% advantage still, so they can have a bit of time to waste, but not that much.
Yeah, they're coming in from main. Sheepy's on Pyro, going to try and deny him, but Kaya helps clean him up. They're now trying to focus down the soldier, but the Eva's pretty much faded, and they've still not done any damage to this heavy. 450 health right now. They're probably going to lose Vanny to the soldier as well. Nation's going to kill him. Denny is threatening a back cap, but Spud's holding onto it, but he gets sandwiched. Kratos will have to defend the point himself with the arrows, but Smur's coming behind as well. Damage onto the heavy, damage onto the medic. He's so low. Sheepy's going to try and take the 2-1, but he gets crushed by Hank as well. Great play by Smur, Denia and Hank there, just threatening the back cap. Great timing, just focus down the players on the cap and force Dogs into a difficult situation.
Yeah, like usually when teams are pushing last like that, you'll kind of see them focus the heavy down, just ignored the heavy. They just didn't play close to him, so the heavy wasn't really doing any big damage. They just focused the rest of the frag, just focus the point. Because the heavy can actually block the point, he's so slow. So well played by them, and now to the next middle. See Scrab taking a lot of damage from bottom. Alpha's playing bottom, so multi-players on the floor from Dog. Will it work for them? Denny, it does go down. See a bomb now from Alfie on top of the point. But he just takes a lot of damage, he does destroy Hank, and yeah, Alfie goes down there. 2 up now, Danger and Kaya, 2v2, will Scrab be able to clutch this? They're on the low ground, it will be difficult, and yeah, Kaya takes a lot of damage, you might have to back up here.
Scrab's thinking about it. Scrab's definitely thinking about it. They're saying in quite a long time, Caps has kind of snuck up close. Just going to opt to hide behind that door and just protect on Kaya. But it looks like Scrab and Kratos want to take the choke side, get the high ground the slow way. Sheepy doesn't quite get the memo though and goes in the up way. Scrab's now come in, he's going to kill both soldiers with a bit of help from Kratos' crossbow. They did get the cap on middle Saints, but I'm not sure they can really contest this with a player disadvantage. And again, Smur team's really sort of cautious with his spam from choke, doesn't want to overcommit, knows Kratos has no Uber, and now Saints are going to back up top, but Alfie's coming through already. Spud's going to try and cut him off. Vanny should be safe, but Smur's going to have to jump out. Fakes for jump up top, surfs around and gets out, but he's now separated from his heals, and even though Saints have all their players up, they have no one with positional health. Caps is going by himself though, launches Kratos far back, surfs behind the rock to safety though. Uber will not be popped, and Vanny is still 30% away.
He can't get his Uber on time, but they move a defensive off class to Pyro with a heavy, and he keeps following it. He is 85%, but no, they have no really defensive off class, which means Dog is going to come pouring in, just trying to get as many frags as he can, maybe kill the medic before he gets Uber. And yeah, the Uber does come in now from Vanny, in a great position to block the point and get some frags from the Dogs. And yeah, Dogs are kind of routed now, they can have them to fall back. Alfie does go down, he's stuck in there. And yeah, these Kratos and Scrab, they kind of just run away.
Sheepy's still in Sticky.
Ooh, do they make a play? I don't think they know.
Sticky's and Caps on the point. Cap spots him, but Sheepy's not taking any damage yet. Smur's there as well. Sheepy's going to take him on. He catches a pipe. Smur down to 7 HP.
He's so hurt.
Smur survives. Sheepy cannot find a finishing blow right now. The back cap threat is neutralized, and they have a player advantage, and their demo man survived. So imagine Saints will want to go straight away, even though they're at a slight Uber disadvantage. And it looks like they're taking their time about it, though. They're just being really cautious here.
Yeah, they're holding up top right now and building Uber. It's quite a passive play from Saints.
There's only 7 minutes left though when they're 2 rounds down.
Yeah, they need to go. Like, it's the first time in this game the Ubers have been even, I'm fairly sure. One of the first times. So maybe they're just want to play it slow, not make any mistakes. But yeah, they should be playing to win here. Maybe they're scared that if they make a mistake now and they go another round down, that's the game over for them. But yeah, they're 2 rounds down. They need to make a play and actually get rounds on the board, not just be afraid of losing rounds.
They don't have enough class or anything as well. They're just kind of holding. They've moved forward to choke at least. Kaya's going to try and find a way in, but that door is just locked down by Nation and Spud. And I'm not sure if Dogs are going to want to push here.
Yeah, Dogs have, like, they've complete control of this game. They don't have to push, and on Kaya makes a play, dies. This will be the time for Dogs to make a play. Maybe sacking Alfie, something like that, if they want to. Or they can just hold. They're really under no obligation to push this. We do see some sticky traps being cleared by choke from Dogs, so maybe they are looking to go in, maybe exchange an Uber. But yeah,
Nation doesn't look interested in going at all. Yeah. he's just farming ammo and reloading shotgun. It looks like Dogs are gonna play it lame, and this just means
on Kaya on the spy.
Yeah, he's predicted this, so he wants to come back on the spy. They're drawing a lot of attention, big door, as Kaya's trying to walk through. He's gonna have to ask him to stop so he can get all the way in. He's on the cloak and dagger as well, so this is going to be a bit of a long con right now as he waits for his charge meter to recharge. Just praying that Scrab doesn't bump into him by accident. He gets through, but I think they saw him. Yeah, he's had to run out and waste his cloak. I presume Kaya might just go back to last now as he's been outed.
And that's not what you want if you're Saints. That's a lot of time wasted. What, you've about 5 minutes 40 left on the clock to get 2 rounds at least. It's doable, but it's not what you want. Once
just
now
gonna
just come in. Yeah, they don't really have the time to try to get a trade.
Yeah, Hank goes underneath with the end of the Uber. He's going to try and come back up, drop down and meet up with everyone, and he does get out. Well played by Hank. They've taken the Ubers out of the equation, but they've not really gained anything as such. Dogs still have a pretty strong hold on that choke. Now Saints, they need to do something. Maybe go around to Big Door when there's a bit more space to work with. But they can't just stalemate this out or they will lose the map.
I wonder what they're thinking right now. Like, they're not really... Off-class has been kind of what they're doing. Maybe they'll sack a soldier, and I say that. We do see a soldier going from drop-down. There's Caps, I think. Yeah, but kind of maybe for... No, well, not even force the medic, get a pick. Maybe the demo or something would be really big, mixed space with the choke point. He's bombing in now. Will the rest of the team come in? Yes, the soldier bombs in. We see Smurr walking through the choke. Caps does get destroyed pretty fast, but there's a lot of space now for Saints to work with. Smurry does go down, but Nation, Sheepy and Alfie are down on the dog side.
Scrab's behind though. Scrab's gone all the way around. He's coming in that choke now. I don't think they know he's going to fight Hank. He misses the first shot, gets him down to 4 HP though. Going to clean that one up, but Hank leaves him with a meat shot, so he's super weak. The Uber's forced, and Denny will surely be able to clear him that weak scout. It costs them their Uber, but they're going to secure that middle point. And now actually, I think they saw Alfie trying to hide. Kaya's going to go in. Nice trade from Kaya on low health. And that should just be able to help Saints keep the momentum going. Denier and Vanny just walking through by themselves. Vanny trying to bait someone out, like begging someone to come and fight it. But none of the Dogs players will be a sucker for that bait. And they're all just going to regroup on last and try and hold on. Uber's pretty much even right now.
Yeah, and Saints, like, that play at mid was really what needed to work. Like a really good distraction bomb for Rumor to make space too, because they just pump like bars on through. If we can see something nice to push this last, they do have an engineer from Dogs. If that sentry gets to be level 2, level 3, that will be a bit of a hassle to deal with, and I see that now as level 2. This could catch Saints off guard. I'm pretty sure they don't know there's a sentry gun there yet, at least.
The key thing for Saints here is they get the information, and that's on Kaya's doing right now. He's having a look. He can't see the sentry itself, maybe, but he can definitely see an engineer on the field. They send in Caps anyway, though. 30 health on Kratos, 10 health on Kratos. He gets the small health back, goes back down to 10 health again. Wow. He is forced, but Kratos did his absolute best to milk that. They will be able to clean up Kaya, but they lose Sheepy as well. They are 2 down, but Saints have secured themselves a massive Uber advantage. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left. They still kind of have to get a move on. Right now, they're waiting for both their soldiers to spawn. Just waiting at that front door of lobby. I imagine they're going to take it straight in as soon as even one of their soldiers is there, mainly, as their biggest enemy right now is the clock.
Yeah, definitely. They need one to wait for one soldier at least to deal with that sentry or deal with this point. You know, if they're demo to focus the sentry, can't focus the point, or if they focus the point, they can't focus the gun. So they need at least one soldier there to deal with that Highlander defense with the engineer. But yeah, they need Saints are kind of taking a bit too long here. I think they need to go now. They're kind of positioned by main to push through with a demo and a scout, it looks like, and a demo and soldier.
Kaya's there now, yeah. They're waiting for Kaya. They're going to come in. They're going on that heavy. Smurf swaps his attention to the heavy, but the Uber's separated off Kaya. Kaya will just about get health on 10 HP, but they are getting frags here right now. But they need to kill that heavy, 350 health. Nation's just going to keep mowing them down. It's 2 soldiers versus a scout and demo man. Kratos has nearly got his Uber as well. They're going to need to try something different. The Saints need someone to come out big right now. And it looks like Dogs want to push, actually. Force them back. Vanny might get caught out, only on taking 50 damage. Nation's come out as well. Kaya's trying to go behind, but there's 2 people coming through main. Kaya's passed both of them, but he will be taken down by Alfie. But that's drawn everyone back and just left Spud and Scrap completely exposed. Now they have the Uber advantage, the numbers advantage even. They can maybe force it. Uber's popped on that heavy. That heavy can do nothing with it. Caps and Denier are both behind. Alfie jumping back to block.
So
it's a 2v1. Spud's trying to jump on and they steal it.
Something like last push that was really well played. They needed that, and now they have 1 minute 40 to cap another round. They can do this, like, certainly. Especially if they as aggressively did that round. So, but they really need to have a really strong mid fight now from Saints. Like, hopefully maybe get a wipe, kill the enemy medic, have their own medic survive. That's the kind of thing they'll be looking for here, to just keep the momentum and roll on through the Dogs' last point.
Yeah, Gullywash is a pretty short map, so there is still time. We see the Saints players taking their own side, both scouts getting around Smurr. Smurr is juggled in the air, but he's getting all the heals, so he should be alright for health. Dogs have a better position on the point, just looking for that first frag. They get it. Now they're going aggressive onto Vanny and Smurr. They're just getting a bunch of frags. They do get Kratos though, but it's only Smurr and Vanny left. They're backing it off at choke. They're getting pinned out. It is a crit streak, but Smurr's getting pressured so hard. He's not got block loaded. The crit's coming out. He can't get either of them though. The scouts are cleaning everyone up. Smurr's going to go down as well. And with that, Dogs might have just secured themselves this first map.
That was a disaster for Saints, really. It was the complete opposite of what they needed. But it was a pretty close game with a strong showing. I'm sure going into the second map, they'll be confident they can beat dogs. You know, maybe this Gully Wash isn't their favourite map, so more confidence going into map 2. It's not kind of like a last-ditch fight around second. Nation does go down, but Hank and Caps are down as well. And on Kaya, Vanny, it's an awful fight for Saints. They're all getting picked. Dogs are just tearing through them right now. This is pretty much game.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see. Like, it was pretty close all the way, but it felt like, I don't know, Smurr just spent a lot of the time dead compared to Spud. Like, he just died at sort of really inopportune times, and it really hurt them and just kept them on the back foot for a lot of the game.
Yeah, like Smurr, like he jumps in a fair bit as well, like compared to Spud. Spud's kind of at the back, you know, and he walks forwards, his team makes space, and he does loads of damage. But Smurr was kind of the one, like, making this, like, going forward and being the first person to kind of get shot at, which maybe wasn't the best for them as a whole, but that's maybe how just his play style. Dogs have been playing for a long time. They've kind of had time to work out their play style. Like Spud, obviously a fantastic demo.
Yeah, it was really hard. Just, I think we should be getting the logs up for you pretty soon. Just looking at them off the top of it, though, it seems a lot like it was pretty even all around, but all the Dogs players just slightly ahead of their counterparts on the other team. The Saints scouts really struggling to get to. They had a couple of moments where they had some big sprees, but they really struggled to make sort of any continuous plays. And we see Spud at the top of the damage list pretty comfortably, over 10k. 25 kills to 11 deaths as well. I think the biggest part of that all, despite doing more damage than Smurr, is the deaths as well. 9 less deaths across the map. Just alive, pumping out more damage the entire time.
Yeah, that's a huge deal. Like Demo Man has such a big impact on Gully Wash. Like if you die 9 less times than any Demo Man, your team's going to have a good time generally. Looking at the scouts, Scrab and Sheepy did a lot of work, especially Sheepy there, 29 to 18. Did a really good job of cleaning up that game compared to the scouts like Hank and Denny, you know, 20 to 19, 21 to 19. Like still a good showing, but not quite as impressive as the Dogs.
It's weird because they both kind of play a similar style where sort of Nation, Alfie, Kaya and Caps all play pretty aggressive. They all just sort of sacrifice themselves for the team. That's why you kind of see high damage but low kills on them to allow their scouts and everyone to clean up. It's just the difference between the demo men, Smurr and Spud right now. Smurr seems to be happy to sacrifice himself for that damage, but in the long run it's really not working out for Saints.
Yeah, no, Spud really values his life. Like he is the combo. Like if he dies, the Dogs combo is at a significant disadvantage. So he knows himself. Like his team really tries to protect him. His positioning is really based around him surviving and doing damage. So he's practiced that for a while, and that's what he's good at, and it really showed that game. Also, Kratos died 7 times, Devani's 12 times. That's a pretty big deal. If your medic dies, what, 5 less times?
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one because Vanny spent a lot more time on crits as well, and I think not just the more deaths, but those 2 last holds now, he died on 90%. If they just had more delay, if they could get that extra few seconds to actually get the Uber up, then we'd be a completely different story. They'd have had that Uber for last, and they should have been able to hold it.
Yeah, exactly. But I was impressed by Saints. They played really well. Like Dogs, although they haven't practiced a whole lot in the last 2 months, they did really well, like 4th place last season. So to have a close game against them is a pretty big feat. It's not easy by any stretch.
Yeah, I don't know. Dogs have been struggling this land. I don't know exactly why, but just things aren't coming together for them. The combos doesn't seem to be having. I don't know. They're just not gelling. They're not getting on with each other.
Yeah, like I was talking to them a bit, like especially comms and stuff. Like they're not talking as much as they used to in the season, which kind of maybe gets them a bit frustrated. And once you get frustrated, they're not kind of all the guys that's talking. The team atmosphere kind of goes down a bit, and you're on a slope. Then you know it can be hard to come back from that. But hopefully they've had a cold shower this morning. You know they've had a team huddle. Hugging each other, just getting their heads in the game for today.
I'm pretty sure there were no hugs between any of the Dogs players this morning, last night, or any time in the near future.
Oh, fucking dream, man.
But yeah, they still got the first map despite struggling a lot yesterday. I mean, it's always hard being the lowest seeded team in the invite group. You're always going to struggle. And they were expected to come bottom, and bottom they came. But really, finishing in your seeded position at the beginning of a tournament isn't the worst thing to do. And now they're playing Saints, and they've got off to a good start. A bit shaky towards the end, like when they started to slow it down. They didn't really look like they were actually in control. Some teams are better just keeping the momentum going, not trying to change the pace of a game. Just keep that momentum going if you're winning round. whereas they tried to grind it to a halt, and you just saw them get knocked back, and knocked back, until eventually Saints pulled it back to a one-round difference.
Yeah, exactly. And now that maybe they've noticed that, and from the start of the second map, they kind of play around that style. It would certainly help their playstyle a lot. This is Snakewater. I know this is a map I don't think Spud likes a hell of a lot. So I don't know about the Saints team in particular, but I'm pretty sure Dogs aren't a huge fan of this map, so we'll see how it goes for them.
Yeah, there's a few things here. Obviously, Snakewater can be quite a demo man dominant map. So obviously, Dogs would have the advantage off the bat with Spud, but if he's not confident on the map or he doesn't like it as much, that might not actually be as true as it is on paper.
Yeah. This is quite a good map for soldier aggression as well, so maybe we'll see maybe Caps and Onkaya do some work, or maybe Nation and Alfie. We'll see. Like the coordination from Onkaya and Caps really impressed me. Like they were really on the ball. Like they both played really well together, just doing like by one distract each other, bombs in and gets loads of kills. You know, they double bomb at the same time. It was coordinated. Thought they played really well together. Hopefully they can keep that up into Snakewater.
Yeah, there's a couple of options when you get to sort of Snakewater mid. You all either group up around each other, play that really passive role, wait for the pick, and then move forward off of that. Or you just go sort of balls to the wall, both soldiers go in, everyone tries and moves across the point. And I think what we're going to see on these mids is both teams balls to the wall, just slamming their soldiers into each other and just trading bodies. And I think mids will be a lot of chaos, really.
Yeah, definitely. And that's what we want to see. Some good TF2.
Yeah, another option later on is I know Saints like to run Denier on Sniper a lot, especially if Denier sort of, feels confident, feels like he's hitting his shots. It's certainly something they can use a lot more, and they're more than happy to just run that constant Sniper, bring out the crits as well. Again, with Snakewater being somewhat stalematy, hard to get into, the crits can really break that up and just keep it flowing and just keep your team moving forward.
Yeah, like a sniper as well can be a nightmare on this map. Like pushing into second against a sniper, pushing into last against a sniper. It is a really difficult feat. They've got such long sight lines. You've got to either kind of take a gamble or pop early, which is not really what you want to do. So it'll kind of sniper will definitely force the game down a bit. Maybe try to force players to kind of sack. Get a sniper of their own to counter snipe. Maybe get a bomb in, get a pick. So popping early isn't such a big deal if you kill the down beforehand, something like that. But we'll see how they play this. If Denia is confident on Sniper, I'm sure he'll pull it out a fair bit this map if they're behind or need some kind of pick to equalise Ubers or numbers.
On the other side of that as well, Dogs have, Sheepy, Scrab, Nation. Everyone fancies themselves as a good sniper on the Dogs lineup.
Exactly.
So it'll be interesting to see if they want to, just take it straight up sniper v sniper fight, if it comes to that kind of stalemate situation, or if they want more, just to play aggressive, just to try and keep Denier on the back foot. And I think the way Saints play, like Denier just kind of plays pretty loose from the combo, so he is quite easy to pick. So if he's not hitting the perfect shots, then it'd be quite easy just to play aggressive and just force Denier out of the game.
Yeah, but I think like a lot of the Dogs players can, like I said, Scrab, Sheepy, Nation can play Sniper, but I don't think any of them dome people, but they're not, I don't think they're extremely consistent. So it'll be interesting to see, maybe we see a bit of like a sniper dance or something, the classic, both snipers get buffed and they body shot each other for a couple of minutes.
That'll be the whole map. It'll be 2 minutes of mid and then just the sniper body shot trade for the next 28 minutes. I believe we're just waiting on one more player on the server, one of the Saints players. I think Onkaya is missing.
Yeah, looks like it. Hopefully we'll be back shortly, maybe a toilet break or something, who knows.
Obviously, the other thing going into this is Saints' last. Saints have to win this map if they want to keep playing TF2 at i55.
So they're knocked out then if they lose this map?
Yeah, this is the lower bracket, so they will be eliminated right now. If they go out, so right now Saints sort of backs against the wall. They have to win this map and then go on and win the next map as well. I'm not 100%, but I think this was Saints' pick as well, as far as map goes. I think Gullywash was
it would
Dogs.
make sense. Dogs like Gullywash a lot. That makes sense. This is a high pressure game then. Like maybe Saints have to feel in the heat a bit. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean Saints have the advantage that they've probably been to more lands than Dogs, and they've also they've been in these sort of situations before, you know, like they've been at the bottom of the lower bracket having to win the games. So I don't think they'll be feeling the pressure as much. Obviously, Dogs don't really have too much to worry about. Like, they have 2 opportunities to go through right now.
Exactly.
If they don't win this map, they have their own map pick later on, and they'll probably feel a lot more confident on that. I can't remember off the top of my head what the map was, but we'll get those details for you soon. It's Process, isn't it? Process is the last map, so they're probably going to feel more confident on that.
I know Nation hates Process with a passion, so that's a fun fact there. He'll have a lot of fun playing Soldier on that. So that was Dogs picks then. Interesting. That's another good sniper map actually. If we do go do a map 3. The Hank X in the pre-game sniper just dooming Kratos there, just warming up again. Oh, Denny on the sniper as well. They're warming.
Yeah, they do like to run Denny on sniper. They really fancy him if he's... The only problem Denny has is he's very much like... He goes through streaks. Yeah, like he'll either play sniper for 10 minutes, do nothing for 10 minutes, or he'll play sniper and be unplayable for 10 minutes. There's no sort of consistency. It's a bit all or nothing. But he tends to be quite persistent with it, even if he's not, you know, getting the instant rewards, which can sometimes hurt Saints.
Hopefully he pulls it through in this map.
Okay, I think we might go to a small pause as Onkaya is sick. He was throwing up yesterday, so I think he's throwing up right now. So we're not sure exactly how long the delay is. So I think we're going to go to a short music break, and then we will come back hopefully with a non-puking Onkaya.
Fingers crossed, boys.